What's good, everybody? This your boy D Money. We on another episode of Drip Talk. This is episode 3 of season 4. We're actually going to get into some hard facts, just bringing some realities of the industry to your, to your skull, to your dome, just to give you something to think about. As young creators, they get ready to start their fashion brands. Others that are enthusiasts or might just want to know more about fashion, just to get a general idea of what it really is, the saturation in the market, and just how big the market is. Pretty much, just to give you a simple, just a taste. Fashion, clothes is the second leading thing that people purchase in the world, aside from food. So that just gives you a general idea. So make sure that you stay tuned. Make sure that you also please like and share, and also subscribe to our channel as well too as you enjoyed this video. I appreciate everyone that taps in and shows love. Make sure that you share with your family and friends. We just trying to help y'all visualize y'all purpose. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Letting y'all know about our latest pop-up that we getting ready to have on March 31st, which is a Sunday, 4 to 8 p.m. Make sure y'all pop out, show love. We're going to have food, drinks, weed, edibles, and of course, Dreams of Ruler apparel, along with a photo room with LED lights that are going to throw you off your socks. We're going to have individual and group packages, so make sure you tap in, show out, show love, and keep visualizing your purpose. We out.
All right, y'all, we back at it. Let's get into these hard facts. So fact number 1 is the fashion industry is worth more than the GDP of the United Kingdom, almost twice that of Canada's. This really puts into perspective how much the fashion industry is worth. In 2013, the gross domestic product of the entire United Kingdom was $2.6 trillion, which is pretty much like $2.7 billion, in value. In 2011, the total value of the global textiles, apparel, and luxury goods market, i.e. the fashion industry, was 3.049 trillion, which is 3.049 billion. So the fashion industry is crazy as far as how much is actually valued and how much money is put into it, how much, marketing is put into, the products and, services that are, provided within the industry. So, it's a lot of money being spread around for just some clothes. And to be honest with you, a lot of people are not even getting, sustainable jobs in the industry. A lot of that money is not even going to the employees. And that is the devastating part about the industry. And that is something that I feel like us as business owners have to change. The fashion industry spends over $500 billion per year on advertising. With such a huge amount of money available and potential for high profit margins, the big fashion retailers and indeed the smaller ones spend a ridiculous amount of money each year trying to get you to buy their products. Annual spending on advertising for the industry stands at over $500 billion, and this figure only likely to rise. Surprising, right? And I know y'all see them crazy ads. I know y'all see, Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton, even, doing ads now. Even, the streetwear brands, of course, they doing crazier joints now, trying to look like luxury brands. It's a surprising thing, but like I said, man, a lot of that money doesn't even go to the people that are employed for these brands. The world's largest fashion retailer doesn't actually even advertise. Zara, the world's largest fashion retailer with over 200 stores in 88 countries, don't actually do any advertising. In fact, they barely even had a marketing department. They also refuse to do any interviews, and the designers remain anonymous. That's crazy. In stark contrast to most fashion retailers who are keen to jumping into the bed with trendy designers. See, that's why I don't even like to work for, big brands. That shit crazy. Zara's success has been based on opening stores in high traffic, high visibility real estate and making, sure that those stores look absolutely amazing. Their stores are effectively their advertisers, and it's, a model that has worked incredibly well for them. So, you gotta actually look at what you're doing, believe in what you're doing, and be authentic to yourself. That's what always works in any industry, to be honest with you. That's why Zara is successful, because they just true to themselves. Even their products is, them. Like, you can tell it. You can tell when, somebody has Zara on. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, they have, like, just a trendy product. Nah, that joint is definitely theirs. That's why, they're different from H&M and all these other stores that, sell fast fashion, because of the simple fact they have their own significant design to their, their fashion house. Zara's founder has amassed a personal wealth of over $69.5 billion. The Spaniard who co-founded Zara in 1975 has amassed a personal wealth of that much and made it to number 4 on the Forbes list of billionaires in 2015. To put things into perspective, that puts him just $9 billion behind the world's richest man, Microsoft's founder, Bill Gates, who in 2015 had a personal wealth of $78.4 billion. So that just lets you know how much money you can make in the fashion industry if you do it right. But, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody does it right. A lot of people, they try to use their business as, a way to live, a luxury lifestyle, which, in turn, brings the whole house down, or, doesn't make the business actually scale to its prominent levels. So, it's all about how you manage, your business's money, and also how, you actually are authentic to your brand's mission, statement and purpose. Fact number 5, outside of the A-list, modeling is not a lucrative career as you may think. So with all that money flying around, it's no wonder that for many girls or, even guys, becoming a professional model is a childhood dream. However, while the top models earn millions of, dollars and fly around the world first class, the median salary for models are actually just under $33,000 a year. Now that might sound like a decent salary, and it kind of is, but what you have to remember is that a model's career is generally very short. In fact, most models only last around 3 seasons. That's typically about a year and a half. And not even a full year. Each new runway show features around 70% new faces. I'm sorry, damn. But yeah, man, pretty much you're not gonna really make any real money unless you actually are very attractive, and then on top of that, you're very talented in your walk. Now, and your walk, your poses and all that extra stuff. But at the same time, you're still gonna have to, put together a solid catalog. You're gonna have to do the research and actually be talented and good. You're not gonna just pop up and be, gifted doing this shit. You're gonna have to work on that joint. And that's why, the people that you see in these, modeling for these brands, they actually have put the work in, put the time in. Now, don't get me wrong, you're going to catch, the one out of the bunch that actually, doesn't have to work so hard at first, but, that's rare. So don't think that shit just going to happen to you. Even if you do get the opportunity, make sure that you work hard at it and you take these brands seriously, so that way they take you seriously and you get more opportunity. Number 6, modeling aside, the fashion industry does employ, a lot of people from what they say. In fact, there are over 4 million people employed by the fashion industry worldwide, factoring in roles in design, manufacturing, distribution, marketing, retailing, advertising, communication, publishing, and consultation. And some of those roles are exceptionally well paid. If you happen to be heading up to a design team, you can expect to receive a salary over $170,000 a year. So, like I said before, most roles don't get paid well, but at the same time, they are hiring a lot of people from what they say. 4 million people, that is a lot of people. But at the same time, we also got to factor in how many brands are out there as well, too. So you break that down, that might break down how many people are actually, employed. But, 4 million is a decent number still, though. We need to bring that joint up as well, too. But, these salaries also got to be fairly, distributed. Easy, but not too crazy and surprising. Men's fashion is pretty much just catching up with women's fashion at this point. This, growth, based on a UK study in 2014 has been so strong that there are some who predict that total sales of men's fashion may actually overtake women's fashion within the next 5 years, as the gap is narrowing year by year. So that's 7 facts about the fashion business that you may not have known. With the growth of online fashion, prevalence of celebrity culture, spending on fashion, hankering, for the latest designer, brands, and pieces, it's only likely to increase in the future, which of course means more ads, unless you are Zara. Yeah, man, that's all the hard facts. Pretty much, I just want to give you guys a reality of what's going on in the industry. We can tap in more. Tell me how y'all like, the content in the comments, Give me an idea of, some things or questions that you want me to touch on more on the Drip Talk web series. I appreciate everyone that has been showing love on the series, who's been tapping in, sharing and liking, and also subscribing to our channel as well too. We definitely are growing more as well. And just to remind y'all, we have a pop-up on March 31st from 4 to 8 p.m. here in Philly, 2926 Ridge Avenue. We have food, edibles, and drinks available, along with Dreams of Roller apparel and a photo room for you and your friends and family to take, individual or group photos. So definitely, come in, chill, catch a vibe with us, enjoy the music, the food, and, keep visualizing your purpose and start living like royalty with us. I appreciate y'all. I'm out.